welcome to the Treehouse. This is Kag with the View from Above Tarot reading for Tuesday, October 15th. This morning, we're going to be doing a 9+1 reading for the collective and for all signs. And it is going to be, as it is a collective reading, we are going to be looking at a general reading, and so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. So as I'm laying these cards out, this is present, this is our challenge, and this is the wisdom that we need for today. And Merriweather, always Merriweather. So here's what's kind of on tap today. We're coming from a place of having spoken from the heart, and maybe it was from a place of being hurt, but it is at least wanting to speak from the heart if we haven't already done so. There's a little bit of sort of fear about hurting other people's feelings when we speak from the heart, but we've got to do this in order to be successful, to move our own agenda ahead. And so if you have already spoken, good job for speaking up for yourself, and good job for considering your own feelings as much as somebody else's. And if you haven't spoken up yet, do so with some confidence that your feelings are just as important as anybody else's are. The challenge here is to, once we realize that we need to speak up for ourselves, or once we do, we have to be really determined and inspired to really advocate for ourselves. Sometimes we can be a little bit too self-effacing, and nobody is going to speak up for us if we aren't willing to do it ourselves. So this might be a new way of being in the world for you, but good for you to do that. This is really taking care of yourself in order to make sure that you don't get stepped on or used because nobody else is going to advocate for you. Again, this is a brand new idea, a new way of thinking about what it is that you want and what it is that you need, and feeling inspired this time to say, I'm not taking it anymore, I'm speaking up for myself. Know that when you do that, a structure is going to change, and people aren't going to want to hear you speaking up for yourself, because where they're really used to you, used to me, always a go-along person, right? In this particular situation that you're thinking of, perhaps you've been the one to always say, okay, well, we'll do it your way. This is going to totally upset the structure if you speak up for yourself. And really, when we do speak up for ourselves, that's the little person inside of us that knows when we've been crossed. We all know when somebody has stepped on us. And if we are willing to think about whether what has been said or done to us, we have to really advocate for ourselves. When we are little people, we have no problem saying, hey, I don't like that. But somehow, as we've been socialized through school and through jobs, we have a tendency to be a little more, let's just go along to get along. And sometimes it's just not possible for us to make any kind of progress or to care for ourselves by standing back and not speaking up. So this is a result of planting something new. You're planting something new as a result of kind of bursting this structure forward. So wait and see what happens before you change your mind and apologize. Don't apologize. We don't always need to apologize for our feelings. Our feelings are our feelings. It's kind of a little bit like whether you like grapefruit or not. Nobody can tell you, oh, you should really like grapefruit. If you don't like the taste of grapefruit, you don't, right? And somebody just saying, oh, you need to like grapefruit is not going to change the fact that your taste buds really don't like that. And so sometimes we have to wait and see how things shake out. I don't know that an apology is necessary, but some people will come around when we make a major change and we stick to it. It will take hold. You're worth that. I'm worth that. Whatever it is that you spoke up about, good job. And Merriweather says that this is probably coming from a place of divine inspiration. Sometimes we just can't take it anymore, and we know that we have to articulate the truth that we feel. The keys to the kingdom are right here, and sometimes that divine inspiration says, okay, yeah, we're not taking this anymore. So good job for you to do this. Bear the brunt of what happens when we speak up for ourselves, and don't back down. So that's what I have for us this morning here at the Treehouse. If this was helpful, and I hope that it was, please like, share, and subscribe, and come back again tomorrow for another View from Above. Blessings.